In preparation of my return to the Steven Universe movie soundtrack, today I want to talk about the diamonds. So, gigantic spoilers for the end of Steven Universe coming up, especially Season 4 onward. One of the main components of the show is that Steven has a tendency to talk his way out of trouble. And based on some of the things that I've personally seen, I think some people think that this is unrealistic, especially when it comes to the diamonds. After all, the diamonds were genocidal dictators. How could talking to them fix anything? However, and keep in mind, this is my own personal opinions on the matter and my interpretation of what I'm seeing, the diamonds did lose someone that they love. Obviously, they were pretty terrible before, but losing someone that they cared about really impacted them. In fact, throughout their appearances on the show, we see each of them occupying a specific place on the Kubler-Ross model of grief. I've talked briefly about the Kubler-Ross model of grief once before on this channel, but basically the idea is that when someone goes through grief, they go through 5 specific phases: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Yellow is anger. She lashes out at everyone, poofing anyone who doesn't do what she wants them to do, and reveling in the fact that the Earth, which is full of life, is going to be destroyed. Blue is depression. She is incredibly depressed, crying tears that cause any gem in her vicinity to break down and cry, and basically just being unable to function. White is denial. She refuses to even acknowledge that Steven clearly isn't pink, and just pretends that nothing bad happened. Once Steven comes into their life and reveals that his mom is pink, and once White Diamond is finally able to admit that Steven isn't pink, they are finally able to begin moving past their grief. And I think that's what we see in the movie. It's been 2 years, and the Diamonds are actually trying to be better people because it's what Pink Sun wants them to be. He's what allowed them to move past their grief, so it makes sense that they're trying to change themselves for the better for him. That's just how I interpreted what was happening anyway, but I'd be curious to hear your thoughts down in the comments. So, that's it for this video. Tune in tomorrow for the continuation of Steven Universe, the movie.